Hello, I am Dee Jeffries, and this is my partner and identical twin sister, Sandy Brazier. We are the co-inventors, co-developers, and co-owners of eVoiceAmerica.com. We are problem solvers, as evidenced by our 3 U.S. patents and the businesses we have built around them. As such, we saw a huge problem and void in the political public opinion arena. There was no way to influence Congress and POTUS in real time. eVoiceAmerica.com fills that void. We, as concerned citizens, built out a political platform which is responsive to every level of populist political activism. eVoice America fills the power vacuum that has prevented the rightful influence of American majorities on their government between elections. We have self-funded the development of eVoice so as to be beholden to no one. EVA introduces a new EVA dataset for the political, media, Salem, and polling venues. Now Salem audiences can vote and support their favorite candidate daily in EVA's 2024 pre-presidential election ballot box. How? By subscribing to EVA's Radio Host 2024 Pre-Presidential Election Take Action Tool and the corresponding National Daily Data Report, coming soon. Here's how this tool works for your audience. Tool description. EVA's Radio Host 2024 Pre-Presidential Election Daily Take Action Tool. By locating this 2024 button, sample button to the right, on Salem's hosts' websites, members of their audiences can be directed to EVA's 2024 Election tab to vote in the first ever 2024 pre-presidential election daily ballot box. Coming soon, customized daily data reports. The 2024 pre-presidential elections audience voting data will be tagged to each host's button to generate an individualized, customized daily data report on their audience's majority preference for president each day. FYI, data from all Radio Host 2024 election tools and other EVA data resources is directed to EVA's master database to create daily, national, pre-presidential candidate percentages for EVA's on-site presidential candidate standing page. This screen provides your listeners with this list of all the current candidates with a scale of support ranging from against to support. A text box permits listeners to provide their personal feedback to the candidate they support and to any of the other candidates. EVA will be programming a 1 support per day limitation to prevent stuffing the ballot box. This screen shows the candidates' support percentages for the previous day. This slide profiles the mindset and disposition of the eVoiceAmerica.com user. They are values-driven, concerned patriots who will welcome this platform to not only express their values-driven opinions, but to participate in creating American majorities for the 2024 election. Flash. eVoiceAmerica.com is broken through the 200-year likely voter barrier when no one else has. A new way to capture likely voter public opinion data through EVA.com. EVA has created a new patented methodology, technology, and internet platform to capture 1. Issue-specific opinion data, MOC's re-electability majorities, and 3. 2024 daily pre-presidential candidate votes of potentially millions of concerned, motivated, engaged Americans, likely actual voters. EVA's 2024 pre-presidential daily ballot box percentages are not traditional statistical polling numbers. They are an actual, new political public opinion data set of likely voters, with Salem's engagement potentially in the millions. This is a dramatic contrast to the standard polling set of a mere 500 to 2,500 people. EVA's 2024 pre-presidential candidates' daily percentage data set is not based upon answers to landline telephone surveys, a shrinking and now distorted polling base. It is not limited to a statistical sampling of 500 to 2,500 participants and is not susceptible to biased, weighted, or skewed sampling. America needs, deserves, and can provide its own new election public opinion majorities using EVA.com because concerned Americans are not a silent majority. They are a voiceless and a muzzled majority for lack of a platform from which to express their outrage against anti-American policies and to do this directly to Congress and POTUS. Traditional polling results, outcomes, and vulnerabilities have remained basically unchanged since statistical polling began in 1824. Traditional pollsters have never succeeded in capturing the opinions of those considered to be likely or actual voters, the most reliable predictor of election and issues-based polling results. Pollsters admit that no one has come close to capturing this elusive demographic described in slide 6 above. Traditional polling varies widely because 1. Pollsters may potentially ask nuanced questions, or 2. Use partisan hot-button phraseology. Consequently, they are often viewed with bipartisan skepticism and can be discounted, discredited, or devalued, and often disregarded by those on both sides of an issue. 3. Other pollsters are hired to shape public opinion rather than inform it. 4. And lastly, the hyper-political leftist media context has created a faux self-serving polarization. EVA submits that its data sets and technology overcome all these deficiencies and weaknesses and in fact will reflect far more agreement, documented majorities, than polarization. EVA-only likely voter political data set, terabyte data, and 2 other data sets will become essential to the political media polling complex. Based on the patented EVA-only dataset subscription reports, media outlets currently citing only traditional statistical polling data to their audiences and members will adopt this value-added data to create more meaningful programming content at 3 critical levels. Using EVA's online subscription reports, all political media, PACs, Congress, and POTUS can monitor and publish the likely voter majorities of the American people in real time and daily on 1. A broad spectrum of national issues, 2. Constituent-validated MOC reelectability, performance satisfaction ratings, and 3. 2024 pre-presidential election candidate data. Carnwennen LLC has provided engineering and programming for the EVA site. Please take a moment to notice the full list of prestigious clients including Department of Treasury, Department of Homeland Security, Defense Information Systems Agency, and others. Why Salem plus eVoiceAmerica? Salem Radio Network can be the first to offer its audiences this new audience participation in the 2024 presidential election and introduce this new, reliable, likely voter data to America and the political media polling complex. EVA can offer Salem a new competitive edge within the talk show community. Together we can 1. Provide new, reliable election and issues-based majority data. 2. Break the grip of the leftist policies with new issues, majority data. And 3. Deliver strong 7 to 8 months of pre-presidential American likely voter percentage data trends, which can be compared and contrasted with the 2024 election outcomes. By combining our efforts, Salem's audiences will embrace their newfound majority voice. They will then fervently speak out in mass to be counted and heard resoundingly in D.C. and by our fellow Americans. Together, we can reconstitute and rebuild our beloved America. This concludes EVA's presentation. Thank you, RJ, for your time. We propose a couple of options as a next step. 1. If you have questions, let's set up an in-person meeting. If you prefer, we invite you to an EVA-hosted conference room lunch meeting at your offices, or a Zoom call. 2. If you don't have questions and find these tools of value, please let us know so we can send this PowerPoint on to Phil Boyce as you have suggested to us. Phil Boyce. When you receive this presentation, we suggest an informal meeting at your Camarillo offices. We can discuss the numerous ways that EVA can be integrated to SRN for EVA's value-added features and data, and a potential RevShare program based on the additional business which SRN will generate for eVoice as eVoice's first major media client. There may be other ways that you visualize using EVA, which we can discuss as well. Thank you for your time and consideration. We do look forward to hearing from you.